Hi, I'm Kerry McKenzie. Welcome to this GRDC Pulse Check video where we will be summarising the key traits and attributes of chickpea varieties suited to the northern New South Wales and southern Queensland regions. When comparing varieties, there are many attributes to consider. Plant architecture, including overall height and height to the first pod. What diseases is it susceptible or resistant to? Time to first flowers and crop maturity to enable planting at the ideal time in your location. And what it is all about is maximising yield of the variety in each given situation we are planning for. Now we are going to outline some key attributes for the current commercially available varieties. This will not cover all aspects of the varieties, but will give an overview that may assist in making your variety decisions. Kyabra was released 15 years ago, but still has plenty of planted area due to its tall, erect habit and yielding ability. It is susceptible to Ascochyta and Phytophthora, has the largest seed size in the Desi types that may command a premium from some buyers. It is well suited to the western areas where disease risk is low and can be managed with fungicide if required. The first variety out of the Pulse Breeding Australia program is the well-known PBA Hattrick, an erect type which is moderately susceptible to Ascochyta and moderately resistant to Phytophthora. It has a mid-season maturity. It is well suited to the northern New South Wales and southern Queensland region. PBA Boundary is a tall erect type and was observed in recent NVT sites to be the tallest variety included. It has an MS rating for Ascochyta but is very susceptible to Phytophthora, and therefore taking into account paddock history and topography is very important. It is later to flower than PBA Hattrick. PBA Sema has a semi-erect plant type with more lateral branches than the uprights. When maturing, these side branches themselves become upright and allow for good height to first pod. It has the highest available Ascochyta rating at MR with the same rating for Phytophthora. Earlier flowering than Hattrick, with reports it can be 7 to 10 days earlier. It is high yielding with larger seeds than Hattrick. If Asco is a potential problem, it is the best option. This is reflected in NVT results for the wet 2016 season. PBA Drummond, a tall erect type, was originally released as a central Queensland variety due to it not having any resistance to Ascochyta or Phytophthora. It was included in NVT trials further south just prior to its CQ release and has performed well. However, it should be noted that both years were low yielding, drought affected, 2018-19 with low disease pressure. Commercial areas were planted in 2020 as far south as Trangie with early reports favourable. If considering PBA Drummond, be prepared to apply fungicides to control Ascochyta. There has been a change to the breeding program. It is now known as Chickpea Breeding Australia, or CBA. The first variety is CBA Captain, named and released in 2020. This season will see the first commercially grown area. It is a tall variety with good height to first pod and low lodging. Its Ascochyta rating of MS and Phytophthora rating of MR are the same as PBA Hattrick. It is earlier flowering than PBA Hattrick, and at the 2020 Dolby NVT site was observed as being a pod and a half in front, which would relate to the breeder's data of 5 to 6 days earlier. This is when it is planted at a main season timing. It is stated that yield benefit over PBA Hattrick is 7 to 13% in southern Queensland and 6 to 16% in northern New South Wales. With that yield benefit, CBA Captain would be worthwhile trying at your place this coming season. That was a quick summary of the varieties for southern Queensland and northern New South Wales. Further info can be found in each state's winter sowing guides or the GRDC's Chickpea Grow Notes. For more detailed yield results for your location, search the NVT online website. By matching a variety to plant in a specific situation, this helps to set up a crop's potential. Add good agronomy and hopefully some timely rain, your harvest will be a bumper one. This is Kerry McKenzie for GRDC Pulse Check, and thanks for watching.